There's a look at one of the most iconic sports venues in the lower 48, built back in 1957 under the title of City Stadium. We are at Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Tonight, it's the Thursday opener for the new NFL season between our visitors and the Green Bay Packers. With fall around the corner, football is back, America, and we're underway on EA Sports. And they will not get a chance to return this.
Just want to make sure my depth chart right. The first time the shit is actually staying the same.
Through the end zone for a touchback.
Sorry.
They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3. And it's second down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Switch.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
But they certainly came out firing in this one, and while that one was incomplete, I can't imagine that'll be the last shot that they take in this game.
A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. Love going to give this one to Jones. And a good job defensively. They stopped him short of the first at the 32. 4 yards on the pickup there, but it's going to take him to 4th down. So on 4th down, on is the punter, Pat O'Donnell, to kick it away. And he'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. They start on the ground here at Sanders. And some space, taking it right down Broadway. Touchdown! Miles Sanders, 69 yards. And the Eagles are on the board here first in the season opener. Elliott good on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. The Eagle kick team out there now as they run up and send this one away.
Got to fix him. Fuck.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They went 3 and out on their first drive of the new season. Not an ideal beginning as they start drive number 2, 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Jones. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down.
Not a huge carry there on 1st down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Love looking to throw it. Looking deep for Bennett.
That's bullshit. Good pass. Oh man, what are you at?
We'll go ahead and
fucking right there. What are you at? That's bullshit.
2 minutes in, had the score on the one side.
Ball coming right to you.
Answer though to get the equalizer.
Sometimes you get that sense of urgency that ratchets up, right? When you give up an early touchdown like that, you just know you're like, okay, how do we go back and equalize things? Can we get it done fast?
Bullshit.
And they absolutely did. Essentially, we're back to even, aren't we?
Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
I don't even know what the fuck are we at. So good. Shake that off.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
You are running like a mug.
Moments to happen, incredible when they do, and you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. The 30. 10. 5. And all the way in for the touchdown. A.J. Brown. 71 yards. And the Eagles have taken the lead.
I see. I got coming with a different defense.
Elliott
going
go
to
the
the 5 wide, which is
and that
cool.
makes the score 14-7.
I don't understand. Just taking chances.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
For the rest of the day. Okay. Look at my speed package. Look at my speed package. Look at my switching. Look at my speed package.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hunger group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up and place the ball so they can snap it and get back to work.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter.
5 wide, 5 wide. 5 wide.
Love now to pass on first down. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And it's knocked away.
I'm talking about, boys.
Incomplete.
You ready?
He's got one touchdown pass already in this quarter. Obviously looking for number 2. And definitely not playing the check down game.
So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. Up the middle, Jones.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Now it looks like we'll get a timeout, and we will. We've got an injured Packer on the field. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. On 3rd down, here's Jones.
Fucking move, Jones. Good shit, boy.
As he gets this to the
Good shit,
47.
good shit.
They'll
Wanted
get
you
9
right where I
out of
wanted
that
you
one,
to.
and
Good
as a
shit.
result, the drive continues. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. But also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
Now a 1st down carry by Jones. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Next, the receivers help spread the defense out, and they were able to come through with a slashing run.
But to that point, it's going to be interesting to see the personnel chess match as this one progresses.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Can they continue to create running lanes out of passing sets? And if so, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. Here's Love. He finds his man complete. That's Bennett. And he's going to have a Packers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I'll be ready for that.
That's a play that'll likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They go back to the ground with Jones. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
The next run here early on, it does take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy this caliber who runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. Throwing. Love. It's a Packers touchdown. A great play there. Making quite a splash with his 2nd touchdown in his NFL debut. And the Packers are an extra point away from evening this one up. Still 1st quarter, 2 receiving touchdowns for him. How are they going to slow him down?
I think they're thinking about altering their game plan. Whatever they came in with, now maybe you switch a better cover guy to him. Or you make sure you have more people in his general area wherever he lines up to at least try and discourage them from throwing the ball to him.
Extra point splits the uppoints. We are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
Yeah.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now.
can't play with defense. Can't think of one.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Another run here with Sanders. And he's got room. And he will take this all the way down to the Packers' 37-yard line. 112 yards rushing for him now as he goes over the century mark here in the season opener.
That outside handoff to the left, that play has to warm the heart of an offensive line coach because they controlled the left side where they were supposed to. They didn't allow anything to leak from the backside on the right side of the offensive line either. Well played.
Yeah, and it created a big run. A quick throw.
Good spot at the end, my boy.
The quarterback got away with one there. Looked like he was in line for a pick, but instead, it's knocked harmless to the turf.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Hurts sets up to throw it. Now, quick throw there,
right into
batted away and incomplete.
This is what defensive coaches have for their defenders every single ball game. Get a hand on every throw and coverage. They want the deflections. They want the knockaways. Pick it yourself if you can, but at least knock it down and guarantee it's incomplete.
On 3rd down, they turn to Sanders. And he'll only get this to about the 35. Well short of the line to gain. Just a gain of 2 there that's going to bring up the 4th down. So Hurts is off, and on comes Jake Elliott for the Eagle field goal. From the left hash, this will be a 52-yard attempt.
Switch him?
The kick by Elliott is good, and they take a 17-14 lead. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks will tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And he nearly broke 35. But as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37.
Okay, think.
So holding will scratch off some of that return.
And I know fans get frustrated when they see penalties of this sort on kick returns, but it is difficult to do it right against these moving targets at full speed. Hard to do.
You know what? I got something. I know that good.
Running right, Jones. And a very short pickup there across the 15 to the 16. The tackle by Nakobe Dean.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
And that closed up quickly there as he gets it up only to about the 17. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time.
Back-to-back runs, I'd say that encompassed maximum effort for minimal gain.
Minimal yardage, and now they're going to need something more than minimal on this play coming up. Out of the shotgun, it's Jones.
Shit,
and
boy.
Lose yardage here, back to the 15.
Fucking go, man. Got something for your ass.
The first of their timeouts.
I'm going to come up with some people to play this.
As we step aside here in this second quarter. O'Donnell, he's on to punt as he gets this one away.
Get that. Ooh, ah.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Eagles will have it taking over 1st and 10. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kid who can nail it from long distance? Now the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it. And he goes
trying to get around that.
Done for them, but I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter,
yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11.
I think I see it.
Hurts. Well, it's caught on the right side at Smith. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Shit. Couldn't fucking get it off.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
When I decided to throw that, I said, please. I thought it was the other dude coming down. I ain't gonna lie. I had my heart beating.
In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage. Able to knock that one away.
Jack Fox out to punt here on 4th down.
What you kicking, my boy?
Oh, it's a wobbler here. And this will be touchdown inside the 20. They'll spot it at the 18-yard line.
What the fuck did I just do? That's cool.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Now Love. He has it complete to Christian Watson. And he's able to get up here to the 26. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
We with it.
On 3rd and 1, Love to throw.
Yeah, everybody go.
He's going to launch this deep to Watson.
Hey, man, you grabbed the wrong man. Come on, man. What would you give me the safety for? This is why I don't switch.
That's an excellent job right there.
Fucking digging in the space, you gonna give me the safety? Come on, y'all. Why would I get the safety 40 fucking yards back, yo?
Contact on time, no penalty. And before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
There's no fucking sense on that stupid shit.
On 4th down, Love. Caught, left side, Bennett. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. from the shotgun to give to Jones. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
What you looking for?
The Packers going to use one of their
It ain't what you looking for, kid.
as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard.
Oh, shit. This is not the defense I picked. I don't even know what this is. Fuck my life. Hopefully it's something good. Hopefully it's something good.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He's going to have the hook up to Ross. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. An inside give to Jones.
Shit, boys.
Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
2nd down, another shot for Jones. And some room to maneuver. And
that's it.
getting this one all the way
Take
down inside the 20.
I ain't taking a 3 for you. I ain't taking a timeout for you. Don't worry about it.
And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
Well, you got us at 3.
So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit.
This
just a 35-yard attempt from the left hash.
What's that?
And his kick here is good. And that will do it for this first half. So we have reached halftime here in the Thursday night opener as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. Fielded just outside the goal line.
Oh, that's boom! Forget it.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. This offense ready for the first drive of the third quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun second half because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the first half. And now, here in the second half, getting the ball first, you've got to think, hey, we can go out and really run our offense the way we did in the first half. But if I'm a defensive player, all I'm thinking is, can I try to set the screen?
That was my dumb ass fault. Good pick. I did not move. It was right to him. Good shit.
A few things better than a big man interception. You can always tell right when they get the football, there's that level of excitement and nervousness and also like, what the heck do I do with this thing?
Oh, I can't do that.
And you say, no better sight? Well, not for the quarterback who just threw it. It's bad enough to throw a pick, but to throw one to the big guy? But you're right about that. Now what do I do with it? But what's fun about it is, you know they're going to be in the film room after this ball game, telling all their teammates, maybe I should shift over to offense. I've got skill.
Oh, good one. I couldn't put my hands up. I don't think I would have got to any fucking way for this shit.
A 16-yard touchdown. And the Packers take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. So this game tied at the half, and we are tied no more. A touchdown there on the opening sequence of this third quarter.
And what a great drive put together by their offensive coordinator. He had a plan, and they executed it almost to perfection. Coming right out of the locker room. Now they're feeling good about their chances here in the second half.
So they'll go ahead and accept the
go wash your face. Brush your teeth.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT,
the
the kickoff from 15 yards further upfield. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Fucking bad execution. Bad execution. Threw it right to the fucking line. Had a lot of room because you backed up like a motherfucker too.
Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Quick slant to Brown. Was that a design pass, or what was that?
It was built into the play call. He had the opportunity to either hand it inside, keep it himself to run it, or do what he just did. Throw that pass inside, hitting a receiver on the run.
Only a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the 1st down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the 1st down. That's exactly what they did.
He's got a man, complete. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. Hurts a handoff to Sanders. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. The defense showing some anger after giving up the big play. This time they'll lose 1 or 2.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
I see you.
Another run with Sanders.
Hey, what y'all let him go for?
The first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage.
Like, damn, y'all let him go?
Maybe a gain of a yard that time, but man, from the spot, actually no gain. So 3rd and long. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect.
Poor blocking.
Read his
Damn, it was poor blocking.
Made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Oh, good pick, Alexander.
It's intercepted. And the Packers will take over.
Second lead.
As they get it up to the 43-yard line. 2nd straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
Second lead.
Because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily. But I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to a or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
We game for all that. That shame messing us up.
Following the interception, Love. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. Oh, this
Come on, that's the bullshit.
And they've got this down.
Don't worry about any other shit.
12-yard line.
Well, he reminded us that he was a 1,000-yard receiver a year ago as he starts off week 1 picking up right where he left off. He told us at the end of the preseason he was primed for a big year. He just gave us excellent evidence of his belief.
The give is to Jones. A nice display of powerful running, but it takes him only to the 7. He's dropped there. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
It's not a huge breakaway run, but if your starting running back finishes the game with averages of 5 or 6 yards per touch, you'll take that every single time.
Not worried about it.
2nd and 5 now. Love.
Come on, boys.
And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. A great effort there. Now with his 3rd touchdown in his first ever NFL game. And the Packers have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14. After the touchdown on is Pat O'Donnell to send this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. As this offense takes the field against CD. Remember last drive they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time.
And we'll see if the offense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more interesting here in the second half.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start. And then try to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
A give running left. It's Sanders. And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there. 4th and 3.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Here we go, strike!
Going for it with Sanders.
Good tackle. I was the fuck going. Good tackle.
Stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. So certainly an interesting call
Good
there to
fucking
go
tackle.
for it. And the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position. Lambeau Field, one of the best home field advantages in the NFL, no doubt. And they're a happy bunch here as the Packers lead third quarter.
Inside.
A give to Jones. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
An opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the third quarter. What you're trying to do is break the game down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game, into the future, and say, oh, we got to get it right here, right in front of them. Melt the clock down, get to the fourth quarter, try and keep going.
And try to keep that lead.
Exactly.
107 yards rushing for him now here in week 1. A very solid start to this new campaign. One quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10. Love. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line.
Well,
this is good, kind of good
the
challenge.
defensive guys are starting to look a little bit tired. While he still has some fresh legs. Not the biggest gain we've seen on a scramble, but still some positive yardage on a play that initially looked like a sure win for the defense.
You making some milkshakes? Okay, baby.
Switching things up, they'll throw it now with Jordan.
Damn, that was me. Oh, didn't go over. Did not move over.
A great play there.
I did not move over.
Already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Packers are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their fifth quarter lead.
That still was my man.
Now the extra point try forthcoming. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. After the touchdown on is Pat O'Donnell to send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they knew coming in that this would be a tough place to go in and win a season opener. But this has just been a performance, to be frank, not to be proud of here as they trail big in this fourth quarter. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. They'll go again with Sanders. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. It's an Eagles first down on a gain of 11.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
Here's Sanders.
Oh, good tackle. Good grab at the end.
Revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
That was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
On 2nd and 12, Hurts. And
What
Hurts
fucking
is
type of
intercepted
that?
his
That was
third
amazing.
game. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And the Packers are going to take possession of the football. Well, offensively, Charles, hard to put a silver lining on this one. No secret that they had to take chances with a score where it is, and it leads to a turnover.
I love how you paint the picture, partner, because you're exactly right about that one. Look at the empty stares on that sideline. This is one of those games where you just want to go crawl under a rock until it's over.
That's a gain of 4 as we slip inside of 4 minutes left in regulation. Here's Jones again on 2nd down. And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. 124 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10. Love now. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. The fourth quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
Who's hesitating? Who the fuck is at this hesitating?
Packers.
But he wants to be in there. Oh,
Yards
you
for a
are, bro.
touchdown. And the Packers are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead.
It's 31.
Well, Charles, no matter what the prognosticators say before the season, whether they think you're going to be good, bad, or somewhere in the middle, you never quite know how week 1 is going to play out. But for them, it has been an impressive performance, and they are well on their way to a 1-0 start.
Yeah, it's a lot like opening up presents, isn't it, partner? You're not quite sure what's inside, but you're hopeful, right? In this case, exactly what they were looking for, exactly what they need.
After the touchdown on is Pat O'Donnell to send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Probably made more coverage with it helps. Probably they'll pass me.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And no doubt this is not the way that they had hoped to open their season. Thoroughly outplayed here in front of a national audience. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now. Hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
The Eagles on 3rd down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. Throwing is Hurts. It's caught by Sanders. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Call it a gain of 5 as they move the sticks.
think he's going to go back to that defense.
Up the middle they go with Sanders. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
That's what you done for.
And not much room to operate as he'll get this up only to about the 41. Running right.
Now you want to block.
And some good
this shit wasn't a holding because of the shit.
Midfield to the 48-yard line. It's an Eagles first down on a gain of 11.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
Go, Reed, go.
They'll run. It's Sanders. Tackle made by Devondre Campbell. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Here's Hurts to throw.
What the fuck was that for? I don't know.
Tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Quay Walker. And the Packers are going to take possession of the football. Facing this deficit, felt like they had to throw the ball, and on the other side, they were ready.
No doubt about it. They're playing situational football. They look at the clock. They know the lead that they have, and all they're doing is playing pass on every down.
Playing the pass, picking it off, and now big time in the driver's seat. 138 yards rushing for him now as his big night continues. At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
That one looks like he'll throw here. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield. And
better late.
Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. To throw now. Here's Love.
You're watching.
Ross, that's complete.
I'm doing a lot of watching.
Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Well, partner, nothing but praise from me for this offense. They have been tremendous all night long. They knew what they had to do to unlock the defense. And let's face it, this has been a master class in offensive football that we've been here to witness.
Nobody confused. Trust me, man. I just love.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
Wow. Can we only reach out for the pick?
Flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call. Trailing here in the 4th quarter, and that personal foul.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I like that
shit.
shit.
Bad job of just losing your cool.
That's what they're going to call
on us. Anger take over. Mistakes like that not going to help you at this stage of the game.
So a critical mistake, roughing the passer. Now it's 1st and goal. And what are the whistles for? Timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Well, Carter, today was a great way to kick the season off. That before the game, probably as much pomp and circumstance to start a season as I can ever remember. And this is just game 1 of many to come. Sitting next to you, really looking forward to it.
As am I. Great to be back in booth with you for another season. Great to get this year underway. You and I both know interesting is going.
Alright, let's fix something. Tell a rap you go there because Landon Collins is fucking up. Helps. Free safety. I still got Garner Minshew. I might not get Garner Minshew. Point. It really wasn't y'all fault, but y'all got worked. It's one of the fucking reasons. The fuck was the other one at? So the rap you be up there. Maybe I should have kept your ass out there. Inside shade. Ain't got one step yet. Let's do it now. Why the fuck would y'all change this? So good. You know she got cream and wheat in the pot in the refrigerator, right? You know I made her cream and wheat in the refrigerator in the pot. What the fuck? What? Come on. The abilities they're gonna give my man. That's my fault.